Alright. Oh, what do you say we get started here? Hello and welcome. I'm an Agnostic Noob, and tonight we are going to continue Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm probably mispronouncing that. To the developers, I apologize. I'm not trying to mispronounce your game's name. I've yet to hear any narration pronounce that. Anyone else pronounce that for that matter, so if anybody wants to correct me, please feel free. Oh, man. We're going to stick with the English audio. Oh my gosh. Trying to wake up. I was asleep a little while, like not even an hour ago. I had a very, very long week. So as a consequence of current events, my job that I've been with since 2018 and that I've been teleworking for since March of 2020 officially returned me to office. The initial plan was to do this kind of rotation thing where, because we don't have room in our office for all of our staff, so they were going to do a rotation where people would, come in once every few days and work in the office once every few days. So it was actually kind of an eloquent solution that got everybody coming back to the office on a regular basis. And upper leadership completely shot it down. They're like, nope, they're either back in the office full time or they will continue teleworking until there's room somewhere near them for them to come back to. Okay? So the plan changed, and now only a certain number of staff are coming back to the office, and they are back in the office full time, 5 days a week, 40 hours. And they did that based on seniority. In other words, the most senior people came back first. And I happen to be on that list. So I have now been working back in office for 5 consecutive days. I am worn out because it is a bit of an adjustment. I'm basically, getting up significantly earlier to ensure that I have enough time to get myself dressed, get out the door, get to the place on time, get my computer set up, because I have to do that. I have to take my computer in, and I have to take my computer home with me every day because we are on ad hoc telework agreements, which means that if there's a problem such as inclement weather or power outage in the building or something like that, we will still have the flexibility to do our workday from home in those specific situations. So I have to take my computer to and from work with me, which means every morning I gotta get that sucker set up, which not hard. It only takes me a couple of minutes, really. Plug in a couple of things, get it situated. I have my own keyboard that I bring in too, so but that doesn't take long. Just plug it into the USB port. It's done. It's not a problem. But that is still time that I have to spend. So I'm basically getting to work about half an hour before my shift starts. So it's an adjustment. And commuting is an adjustment. It is, if you've not commuted, long distances, it can be a jarring change. My commute is about 45 minutes in the morning and not quite an hour going back. In the morning, it's not so bad because I'm getting, out in front of rush hour traffic. But in the afternoon, it's like right as rush hour is starting, and so it can be a little bit tedious. On my first day going back into the office, I almost got killed. Not 5 minutes from my home. Just driving down the street, and some guy who was going to be turning left and heading the opposite direction basically just did not look to his left to see that I was coming and pulled right out into my lane. If I had stayed in my lane, I had no chance. I was going to T-bone him. So I basically had less than half a second to make a decision, and my choices were dodge or die. Obviously, I chose to dodge. Thankfully, there was nobody coming the other direction. It's a 2-lane street. One lane going one direction, one lane going the other direction. There was nobody coming the other direction, and I just cranked that wheel. Gamer reflexes coming into play. Cranked that wheel, dodged him. No collision whatsoever. No damage. No nothing. My heart rate immediately skyrocketed to about 150 beats per minute. And I spent the next 15 minutes saying some rather choice 4-letter words regarding that fool for almost getting us both killed. I was not pleased. It was not a good time. Not a good time. So not a good way to start the day. It was a Monday too, and it's like really, this is how my day is going to start. I might just wheel around, head back home, and call it sick. I didn't do that. I went in, got myself set up, and continued my workday. But it is rather exhausting. And it's a bit of a jarring change because at the office the lighting is different. I usually work in a darker area, darker room. I usually play games in a darker room because I just prefer low light, and for the primary source of light to be my screens. Not the case in the office. It's bright, like there's fluorescent lights everywhere, and it's bright as hell, and that gave me headaches. I also had to adjust because here at home, my bathroom is five feet away. No joke, 5 feet away from my desk. Quick, easy, efficient, painless. At the office, it's about a 3-minute walk to the nearest bathroom. And I'm pushing 50 years old here. I have an enlarged prostate, and I have to pee. I have to pee on a fairly regular basis. So yeah, I'm my number of bathroom breaks per day has not changed. The amount of time it takes me to do those bathroom breaks, by contrast, has definitely gone up because I have to lock my computer. I have to remove my security badge. I have to ensure that I have my security badge on me, leave my office suite, go to the nearest bathroom, do my business, wash my hands, and then come back to the office suite, badge in, get to my computer, badge back into the computer, log in information, and back to work. Yeah, increased efficiency being back in the office. Okay. So you say. So it is an adjustment. Now, is it an adjustment I can make? Yes. I'll be fine. I am dealing with some allergy stuff. That I think I've come into contact with a few things in the office that are making my skin trigger a little bit, which means I have a little bit of a rash right now. I'll survive. I've got ways to deal with that. It's called allergy medication. I've got creams and ointments and lotions and cetirizine, and I've got ways to deal with it. Although I may have to see about getting some allergy medication prescribed to me, because at the office they do not allow non-prescription medications of any kind. That means I cannot bring in over-the-counter allergy meds. I can't even bring in over-the-counter pain meds. So I cannot bring ibuprofen with me. I get headaches, and I can't bring ibuprofen to the freaking office. Okay, but I'll deal. I get to complain about this. I'm an American, I'm a citizen, and I'm a veteran, and if I want to complain about things, I get to complain about them. And I'm going to complain a little bit to my boss on Monday when I have my one-on-one meeting with him about not being able to bring in, something as basic as over-the-counter allergy medication. Come on. I have seasonal allergies. I am allergic to so many different things. I'm allergic to every species of grass on the planet. Spring is one of my least favorite times of year for that very reason, because it's warming up but it also means the pollen count is jacking up, and it's not a good time. It's not a good time to be me. There's a reason I don't go outdoors all that often, you know? But I'm not allowed to have allergy meds at the freaking office. Which means if I need to take something, I'm going to have to take it either before I leave the house or after I get home. I can't even bring them onto the complex. They do searches. It's really tacky. So, and I get chronic headaches, and, having the ability to take just 400 milligrams of ibuprofen when I get one is kind of nice to have. It's like, let me take care of my health. When did this concept of, basic, hey, let me take care of my health become such a difficult thing? I have to get somebody to, this really irritates me. Walmart is locking up every damn thing in their store nowadays. Like everything. Socks, Legos sets I get. But like, socks and underwear, they lock those up. Over-the-counter medications, they are locking up. I have to get somebody's assistance to get a little thing of cetirizine, which, if you don't know what cetirizine is, it is the active ingredient in Zyrtec, okay? It's allergy medication. It's over-the-counter allergy medication. I can just buy it, right? But I have to get somebody's help to get a packet out of the freaking case, and then they have to put it in one of those plastic, locking alarm case things, and then I have to take it up to the cashier, and then they have to open that sucker up so I can freaking buy it. Are you kidding me? I was at Target not too long ago, and I needed to get some cold medicine because I had another cold recently, and they don't lock their stuff up, but I had to show a freaking ID card to buy cold medicine. I'm 50. Clearly, I'm an adult. Let me buy some freaking cold medicine so I can get some damn relief before I go back into the office 3 days later. It's just those little things. It's like, when did this little, it's like, okay, I get it. People are stealing some of this stuff, right? And people are making bad stuff, using cold medicines or using allergy medicines, or whatever the case. And theft is a problem in retail, okay? Theft is a problem in retail. People do steal, and that sucks. But why the hell are you punishing me for that? I didn't steal from you. People steal from me. That was another thing that frustrated me. Somebody stole my garbage can. Stole it. Right out from in front of my driveway. They just took it. I'm like, where's my damn garbage can? I had to request a new one from Waste Management, which I still haven't gotten. So I've missed a pickup. So I'm gonna have bags of trash downstairs in my garage, waiting for me to get a new freaking trash can so I can put them out to the curb next Friday. Which is fine. As long as I get it, it's fine. Everything, it's first world problems, right? So these little inconveniences that drive me crazy sometimes. I'm old. I'm an old man. I have allergies, and I would like to be able to have basic allergy medication. Well, now the nice thing is that I can get a prescription of cetirizine from the VA Medical Center. I can do that. I just have to call my primary care provider and say, hey, can I get some of this? And they'll help me out, and then I'll be able to bring it to the office. But why the hell do I have to go through that much trouble? Why do I have to go through so much trouble? It's like, are you kidding me right now? Just little basic things, At least I'm allowed to bring food with me. That's the other problem. They don't have a cafe in the building. I mean, there is a cafe on site, but it's like 2 buildings over or something like that, and I don't want to walk that far. It's here at home. I've got places that I can get food less than 5 minutes away from my home, and I can be there and back in literally 10 minutes and be back to work with a sandwich in my hand, or some french fries in my hand, or some chicken nuggets in my hand, or, a taco or something. At the office, I gotta bring something in with me. Because otherwise, it's like 15 plus minutes to get anywhere, to get, just something to eat. Just to get something to eat. Efficiency? Sure, okay. Maybe for you, not so efficient for me. makes things more challenging. So I had to make an adjustment. So I'm bringing in sandwiches. Let's make sandwiches, you know. Save some money that way, I guess. Not that I couldn't do the same thing here at home. Go downstairs, open up my fridge, grab some lunch meat, throw it between a couple slices of bread, back upstairs, and work. Back to work. Quick, easy, efficient. So, well, whatever. If I can bring food with me, I can bring soda with me, which is good. You know, they got no problem with me bringing you know, a whole bunch of caffeine with me. But allergy meds, forget about it. What's this prescription? Ugh. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Just continue on. Just keep doing my job. That's all I can do. You know. On the bright side, my workstation is not particularly in a bad place. It's not like cramped or anything like that. I don't have an office. I have a cubicle, but it's you know, it's not super squished or anything like that, which makes me reasonably happy. I do miss being able to listen to music though on my TV. When I was teleworking, I had my my TV wasn't very far away, and I would just fire up YouTube and throw on some music and keep working. I need to find another option now. I can't wear earbuds because they're just too uncomfortable. When I wear my headset when I'm gaming here during this stream, I have an over-the-ears headset, which is far more comfortable. But it does get hot after a while, and I just prefer not to do that. I just like to have ambient music without having to wear headphones. Can't do that at the office. So if I want music, I'll have to find another solution. But I don't know. I'll do. Everything will be fine. Just continue working. That's all I can do is continue working, continue doing my job, continue proving that I bring value to my job, and hopefully I'll be able to keep my job. There's still a non-zero chance that I could get laid off here in a few months. If that happens, then I'll have to figure something out. If I don't get laid off, but other people I know do get laid off, I may have to take on some additional duties, which if I have to do that, I have to do that. And I'll figure it out. That's you just keep going. I mentioned a few minutes ago in this rather lengthy diatribe that I've been on that I am pushing 50. Excuse me, that's my allergies coming into play right there. I am pushing 50. In fact, I will be 50 very soon. 19 days. 19 days until my 50th birthday. So that brings to mind the question, what am I going to do on my birthday? Because I do plan to stream on my birthday. That's been a bit of a tradition. I am going to stream on my birthday, but what do I stream? It's a weekday. I have that day off though. In fact, I've taken that whole week off from work, which I need to. I haven't had any appreciable time off since January. And I'm just a little bit worn out. So yeah, I'm going to be taking the week of my birthday off from work, and I will be streaming on my birthday. But I can't decide what to play. Do I want to play something new? Do I want to play something old? Do I want to play something I've played before? Do I want to play something that I've never played on stream before? What do I want to do? How do I want to celebrate my birthday on my stream? Open to ideas, of course, but ultimately, it just comes down to, what game do I play? What game do I play? What game does a 50-year-old gamer play on his birthday? What game? So, I'll have to make that decision. More to come. I want it to be special. I mean, because, you only turn 50 once, right? I've thought about maybe just doing a full Llama Lana playthrough on that day. I could do that. But I've done so many Llama Lana playthroughs. I thought about doing something retro, and I mean super duper retro. That's still a potential option. Still a potential option. Just gonna have to, figure out how I would want to go about doing that. In fact, figure it out. So almost certainly I'd want to play something retro. Which, I mean, I already do that, of course. But, you know, something retro would still be good. In fact, getting ideas in my head. So anyway, I'll make a decision before the 19th, or before the 22nd. The 19th is when I have to get my highlights cleared out, or they start getting deleted. We only have 100 hours of space now, thanks to the overlords at Twitch, and I'm at 400 hours, so I have to pare it down by 75%. So I have to figure out what I want to save, what I want to adjust, and just kind of go from there. So I'll figure that out too. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. It is really warm in here. I'm going to go downstairs and just double check the temperature control. My soda is going to get empty here shortly. I'm going to grab another one, just so I have another one, and then we will get started. My apologies for the very long dissertation. Just had a lot happening this week and wanted to get some of that off my chest. So thank you for indulging me. I'm going to mute my microphone. I'm going to run a 1-minute ad break, and then when I get back, we're going to get going on some metaphors, see if we can make some progress. Stand by just a moment. Okay. I apologize for that. Short, delay. Words are fun, right? Needed to clear my sinuses and grab a throat lozenge and grab a fresh soda, which I have. I made one very small adjustment to the temperature control. Let's get my chair lowered a smidgen so that I can comfortably access the desk here. Let's get my headset on and let's get to it. So, when we left off, we'd unlocked archetypes, which apparently involve people pulling their hearts out of their chests, which then become a microphone in which they speak their desires, and this grants them phenomenal powers or something. This game is very weird, but it's fine because it's kind of cool, right? So yeah. Alright. And we were in, what's his name? Study. What the heck is his name again? It's Moore, right? Moore.
Do make yourself at home.
Study archetypes. So I got Stroll and Grius on the warrior archetype, which I feel is probably the best route. And Matapia, I'm going to keep on the Seekers archetype. Let's see, I need Seeker rank 20 and 8,000 Maj to unlock this this archetype here. I currently have 841 Maj and I'm rank 1. Got some work to do here, don't we? Yes. Yes, we do. That's fine, though. That's fine. We'll have plenty to work on. Lectures. Would you like to know more about? I don't need to worry about any of that right now. Got anything else to say? You want to know about cats? Ah, about that cat in particular. I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too, dear as he is. When I awoke in this place, he was already here. If that cat becomes some sort of horrific monstrosity that we have to fight later, I'm going to be very, very sad.
That's a good boy.
But he eases my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as if I've known him all my life, for whatever reason. Excuse me. We're getting that time of year, guys, where my allergies are going to be kicking up and I'm going to be sniffling and sneezing like nobody's business. The other option, of course, is to drug myself up like crazy, which will make me incredibly loopy, and I don't know, that might actually make for some entertaining content. We'll have to take it as it comes, I guess.
What now?
I do like that Gallica has equipment, but I don't understand why she has a weapon. Because she doesn't fight. I really like her helmet, though. Her helmet makes me happy. I presume that we'll get, like outfits, different outfits at some point. Just because I've seen, like on the PlayStation Store, you can buy like additional costumes and so forth for everybody. And I'm really hoping for that because I'm sorry, but the main character's outfit just I don't particularly care for it, and it stands out too damn much. It's like, oh, we're trying to blend in. Then why the hell are you wearing that? Everybody is going to notice you. Follower, forge bonds. Elika, a fairy rarely seen in the world. She was sent by the Resistance to aid Monopia in their search for an ally. But how did she come to be with the Resistance? Like, if fairies are so rare, and she comes from a hidden village, she likes fruit blends, I guess. Party can now study the mage, reduces the mage cost of studying the mage lineage. The voices of followers can now be heard, even from far away. I have no idea what that even means. Dang, you can go all the way up to rank 8? Holy moly. Guess we're working on making people happy. Well, Stroll. He doesn't like any particular food. Why? Why don't you like a particular food? You are a noble. Nobles always have a food preference. This makes no sense. Well, whatever. Oh, there he is. I thought we formed a bond with Moore, and I was right. Research takes priority. Okay. Moore is the writer of the book that Monopia carries with him. What happens when we get his ranks up here? What's the party change between archetypes? Reduces the magic cost of studying the secret lineage. Increases skill inheritance slot for the secret lineage to 2. Archetype sheet becomes accessible from the main menu. Okay. Okay, so right now, I guess access the archetype menu, we have to come here to Academia to talk with Moore.
Whoa.
I've never seen this many books before. I bet the ones you have are in here too, don't you think? Probably. Kitty kitty.
That's a good kitty.
Kitty kitty kitty. Alright. Let's see. Oh, how's our total health? Like what's our party status? Everybody's at full health. Monopia is getting close to level 7. Reese was already level 7. No, he's old. Anyway, how are you this old and you're only level 7? You're like, you have a ton of combat experience, you're only level 7. Really? So I read holding weapons. Challenge archetype's power has a significant impact on the effect of any gear or weapons equipped. Each weapon category offers their own attack range and agility. Once you understand the dynamics of archetypes and combat gear, success will come easier. Good to know. Okay. Okay. So while in dungeons, the protagonist's method of attack depends on his weapon and can be changed by switching the archetype he has channeled. Different archetypes change both the actions available to you and the protagonist's attack range. Keep this in mind when choosing an archetype for the protagonist. This is good to know. What's this enemy reinforcements? Remember that your foes also have a grasp of teamwork. Great. Charging blindly into a well-tuned enemy group can lead to easily preventable loss of life. After a squad battle is ended, nearby enemies may show up as reinforcements to continue the fight. Crud. So, I didn't need to know about that. I already read that. Oh, you can go up here? Oh. There's even more to see. Oh, I can't read anything because it's locked. Archetype growth. To grow in power and versatility, an archetype must be channeled as you fight your foes. Excuse me. Archetypes rank up by earning AXP, which is only awarded to actively channeled archetypes. Okay, this is important. Archetype stats. Each archetype has its own set of unique parameters, but so do all who channel them. The sum of these numbers is the total measure of one's strength in combat. Feeling more and more like the job system from Final Fantasy. Each archetype has its own set of parameters. These are added to a character's base parameters, and the sum determines their stats in battle. It's worth noting that this means some abilities can lose value depending on the archetype channeled. Good to know. Advanced archetypes. You may seek even more powerful forms of each archetype. To study them, one must go closer with certain supporters and cultivate the original archetype. Each archetype has at least one stronger, more advanced form you will eventually be able to study. Advanced archetypes can be studied after achieving a higher rank with its corresponding follower. However, studying an advanced archetype will require both Mage and ranking up the base archetype high enough, where we're going to be grinding a lot. That's what that's telling you. You're going to grind. You want to get stronger? Get out there and get to work. Dang. Oh my gosh, I'm so sniffly. I apologize. Select research documents for this about the Seeker archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes who ventured into the unknown lands in pursuit of their ideals. Their souls together formed the power of the Seeker. This was not just one legendary hero. Across many lands and eras, those intrepid spirits who sought greater heights on the Seeker's path had borne that alias. Dang it. Among them, the adept who pursues a magical path, I dub the Magic Seeker, and the elite who seeks the deepest truths of the soul, I dub the Soul Hacker. Okay.
Whoa.
Huh, so the Seeker archetype has a whole sequential lineage. The Seeker archetype does not excel at any one skill, but it bears specialties of many other heroes, and can perform any task. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Let no Seeker forget this truth.
I see.
I get it. So it's easy to use, but that's not enough to fight alone. I guess fighting with specialized allies might be the thing that draws out its true power. This is about the Mage archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes who sought relentlessly to unravel the secrets of magic. Their souls together formed the power of the Mage. Among them, the adept who grasps at ultimate power, I dub the Wizard. And the elite who commands the elements, I dub the Elemental Master. Boring. In addition, another elite form making use of dark magics is known to exist. Truly, the Mage archetype has unparalleled command of affinity-based magic. But mages devote themselves fully to mind and magla. While the mind is powerful, it must kneel before pure strength at times. Let no mage forget this truth. In other words, yeah, your magic's powerful, but if some dude gets a drop on you with a really large wooden club, you're getting bonked. You're getting bonked. So it's a great archetype for hitting enemy weak points with powerful magic, but it can't really dish out damage or take much punishment. Yeah. Don't try to face tank things if you're a mage. Why are you doing that? Excuse me, hang on a sec. Okay. In times of yore, there lived heroes who sought nothing less than perfection with the sword. Their souls together formed the power of the warrior. Among them, the adept who slays hordes, I dub the sword master, and the elite disciple of the blade, I dub the samurai. No Ultimate Warrior? Hulk Hogan will be so disappointed. The warrior archetype imparts peerless skill with the sword. Its devotees belong on the front lines, punishing their foes with brutal slashing swings. But a sword's purpose is ultimately as a weapon, and it is not weapons alone that decide a battle's victor. Let no warrior forget this truth.
Got a sec?
So this archetype has a really good attack and defense, and their value comes from attacking in the front row. But they're not very versatile beyond the sword. Yeah. They're the ones that face tank things. The beefcakes. Healer, gunner. There's a lot of archetypes out there. Faker. What the hell is a faker? Merchant. Commander. No idea what the hell that's about. What else we got here? Berserker, Summoner. Masked Dancer. Okay. Thief. And Knight. Oh. The Book of Apocalypse.
What's this?
What's with this ominous red book? It's all chained up.
That is...
I advise you don't touch that. I have a variety of books here from all over the world. Many of them are quite pleasant reads. That one is not.
All right.
Suffice it to say, it must not be read without due precaution. In other words, come back later. What's up with this statue, man? I wonder if this represents archetypes. It also looks like a merging of all the tribes. Kind of does, doesn't it? Can't look at the globe. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else we can do here. I like that couch, though. That's a nice couch. Wouldn't mind having that. Alright, well, let's go ahead and continue.
Hi, young friend. You are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you.
Great. You saying this is a harem game?
To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
I'll get right on that.
After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many.
How many people am I actually looking to get here?
Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
I'm sure we will.
Where are we?
In the mines.
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
We were traumatized by you ripping your heart out of your chest and turning it into a microphone.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
Yes and no.
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
I told the two of them about archetype and the gist of what I learned. Why can't the main character the main character obviously has a voice actor. Why not just have him read the line? Whatever. Say some exposition, I guess.
But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems.
Yep. You are going to be my frontline face tank.
Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still.
He even has armor on his face. See, he's got that metal eye patch. He can face tank things.
Lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
So why am I the boss then? You're the guy who studied this stuff. Why do I suddenly have to guide you?
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
You can now give instructions to your allies during battle. Okay. During battle, you can also use R3 to engage in auto battle, causing your party to fight according to your tactics settings. To change auto battle tactics during battle, press L1 to access the order view. Outside of battle, find them under tactics in the party section of the main menu. Okay, good to know.
Only 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Great.
Look,
Look, over there.
What's up?
That's more. He's hanging out. More? Is that a person? I see no one there. Great. So no one else really sees him? Maybe we're the only ones who can go to that room. Oi! Are you lot alright?
Pardon?
I saw a dead miner and assumed there'd been some accident, but looking at it now, that isn't the case at all. Are you okay? I'm still in one piece. I didn't run into any monsters neither. Yeah, that's because we killed them all on the way here.
Is that true?
How did you get in unharmed? I'm certain the entrance and exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. Only one I saw was that pasty fellow who looked like some kind of general. You mean Klinger? But we left him splayed out over there.
huh?
What? He's gone.
Damn it.
Damn, we must go after him. How is he alive? We literally beat him down, like, we're with swords and stuff. It'll be bad for us if he returns with reinforcements. How? No, seriously, how is he alive? How did we not notice him getting up and leaving?
No.
Leave him be. He has no one else left, I wager. He was bluffing about sealing off the exits. Yeah, no, we're gonna come to regret that, Grius. That guy's the kind of jerk who's gonna be a recurring villain that we're gonna have to put down at some point permanently, which we should have done the first time. On top of that, he failed to finish us off. He won't be able to return to Lewis as anything but a disgrace. That doesn't change the fact that he's going to be a thorn in our sides.
Sure.
Do you guys not understand the concept of recurring villains here? You're right, let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either, after what he said to us. Ugh. Sorry, I'm adjusting my sitting position here. And hacking up along. Alright. I have no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm going to be around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to ask. Come buy my stuff. Alright, the protagonist in Gallica can see more in dungeons or towns. Interact with him to take a moment, read your novel, and transport to Academia. Okay. So use the touchpad to see what level other players were, at and what party formations they used when they cleared the dungeon you were challenging. Okay. So I'm comparing myself to other players now. When selecting information to review, you can also change your party formation to reflect other players. So if I do that, I mean, huh? Wait, how are you ranked 20? How the heck were you ranked 20? Is there like a new game plus option or something? How the heck were you ranked 20 when you came through here? Oh, I don't want to copy their configuration. Good grief, okay. Alright. Are there any goodies I can pick up here? Or... You don't need to go to Academia right now. There's more people over there. It's always good to know. Oh, I can't go over there. I just want to find some goodies. Some treasure would be nice. Alright, what do you got for sale, buddy? These miner blokes and I go way back. I've known them since before the mountain was closed. That's why I can't stand it. One of my mates being dead. Yeah, we weren't able to help them. It ain't your fault. Mining is dangerous to begin with, and they were doing it illegally. They all knew something like this might happen. And I'm just as guilty for helping them. I suppose things were destined to end this way. No, they weren't. Somebody chose to make this happen. I should take the hint and close up shop. Yes, I've decided. If I'm quitting, then I might as well go out with a bang. Even my secret stash is on sale now. Buy from me. I'm even clearing out my stock of weapons and armor, typically reserved for just my regulars. Help me out and buy it all, yeah? Okay, what do you got? Let's see, you got Romus and Firmus Ointment. Especially if St. Firmus Church cures burn. Okay. Ice Chunk, a magical stone used for cold storage that repels heat. Deals 100 ice damage to one enemy. Interesting. Weapons. You got a bunch of new stuff. Good grief, look at the cost on these. Are you kidding? Bronze machete. An inexpensive one-handed sword put together with bronze. You got a bastard sword, a wide greatsword to be used with two hands. And an Acacia rod, a magical staff carved from the branch of a sacred tree. What's your armors here? Bone vest. 1,100! This vest made of interlinked animal bones gives off an untamed air. How is this your secret stash? You are, look at this, 1,100? 1,100! Pilgrim's Cloak, a simple cloak worn by traveling sanctists. Magic +1. Good if we use the mage thing, I guess. Let's see, other gear. Bicocket, a stylish hat adorned with bird feathers. Magic +1. An additional defense to go with it. Lower evasion. Still. +5 defense wouldn't be bad. Miner's Gauges. Thick gloves designed to endure tough mining work. Strength +1 and defense 10. Might just have to get some of these. And then leg guards. Simple leg protection. Crafted from metal plates. Endurance +1. Agility +1. Is there anything I can sell to get some like additional funding here? Or? Consider selling it. My question is, do any of these have any use beyond like selling? Like, could they be used for like a quest turn-in or something, or crafting? So that's why I get myself into trouble in these games, because you'll run into these where it says consider selling it, but then later you actually find out, oh, you also could have used this for a quest. It's like, you know, help me out here, game. Is its only used to sell, or is there like other stuff I can do with it? What's that? Interesting. Impressive uniform that designates his wearer as an army captain. I should throw that on to Stroll. Give him some evasion. They defied authority and mined illicitly. They were all prepared for something like this to happen. Fortunately, I have a bit of money left from what I've earned. Perhaps I'll start a legitimate trade with the rest of my mates. You should do that.
Thank you.
Much obliged. You lot take care of yourselves, you hear? Don't be shy about restocking if you're running low on supplies.
What now?
I'm gonna throw this onto you. Oh. Oh, never mind. It's already on Grace. Oops. Okay. Can I put this on? Okay, that works. He's wearing traveler's clothes. Not enough of an upgrade to really justify it. What is this? Innocent clothes. Unremarkable clothing giving by more. So you got horsehide gloves and polished garnets. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. So I was trying to understand, you know, how to know when something is equipped. Well, it has that little E next to it, or maybe not. No, it does. It has an E, and there's an X1. Right? Okay, okay, I understand. I understand. Okay, okay. I don't think I have anything else I can put on Galca there, so. Oh well, that's going to be ongoing for a while. Burial funerals on the 11th. Oh, lovely. What's this? End of mourning period. Forgiveness Day. Flames Day, Waters Day, Arbor's Day, Metals Day, Idol's Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they have 5-day weeks. 5-day weeks and 30-day months. Very static. Good to know. Say your notes. Oh boy, we got a lot of stuff to read. Okay, well let's read. On Gallica. Gallica tried to stay resolute as Monopia's chaperone, but as he gets involved in unexpectedly intense battles, she begins to doubt her role in the grand scheme of things. However, with the fairy's unique ability to deflect anxiety, she does her best to help the protagonist in whatever way she can. On Stroll, the son of the noble family of Halia, a village that was destroyed by a human. Now that he's lost his home and family, he has only his pride to redeem himself from the shallowness of his past self. Captain Klinger. This jerk. The captain in charge of new recruits at the recruitment center. A short, portly, unsoldierly man. Called an incompetent fool by Stroll after an attack on the fort left him to order new recruits to the front lines in a panic. Or so he made it seem. In actuality, he is a fervent supporter of Lewis and had always planned to take a mass of new recruits to die at the hands of humans in order to demonstrate his support of Lewis's assertions. He's a jerk. More. An enigmatic young man imprisoned in a peculiar study called academia. He first contacted Monopia during a particularly trying moment by somehow linking their consciousness. Though he is undoubtedly an ally, many mysteries surround him, such as his knowledge that igniters are not essential to magic, or his profound expertise on archetypes. Plateau. Kitty. Moore's pet cat who lives in academia with him. He doesn't necessarily resemble the animals called cats that exist elsewhere. The strange charm hanging around his neck, a type of magic igniter according to Moore, allows for visions of him to be projected outside of academia. He's a magic kitty. Traveling peddler. Merchants who travel from town to town selling regional specialties from across the kingdom at higher markup. They are invariably veteran travelers, even willing to explore caves and other places where the world's monsters are more likely to lurk. Their sense of adventure and the rarity of their goods often inspire awe in those who have never ventured outside their town's borders. Good to know. Mage. Minuscule fragments of Magla crystals that accumulate in the bodies of animals and magical beings in areas where Magla is dense. Though they are of little use to ordinary citizens, there is a system in Grand Trad where people can sell their fragments. As a result, some people, like soldiers, whose work gives them ample opportunity to leave the city, carry a bag to collect them instead of throwing them away. Makes sense. Okay. Archetypes. A mysterious power that Monopia is awakened to, Shining Magla engulfs the entire body, transforming it into a giant figure reminiscent of a hero. It seems to be a sort of magic, but clearly not the same kind as the igniters used by the army. Everything about it deviates from what is commonly known of magic. Academia. A mysterious room described by Moore as a hall of wisdom, reminiscent of a researcher's study. The chamber is filled with all manner of objects rarely seen elsewhere, from books containing secret knowledge regarding archetypes to forbidden texts and tools which accurately map the movement of the stars, among countless others. The Nord Mines. A mine dug in the hills of northwest Uchronia. Due to the abundance of high-quality Magla crystals, the mining efforts had long been run by the king's direct authority. However, some sort of catastrophic accident took place several years ago, costing many lives, and the mine was temporarily closed until the cause of the incident could be removed. However, the mines remain shuttered even now, and they're generally thought of as abandoned. Nevertheless, as ample Magla veins still remain, and the mine's entrance was never sealed off, the past years have seen a reliable influx of daredevils who come seeking their instant fortune in the mine's remaining prizes, which has led to its own associated problems. Yeah, plenty of them. Halia, a mountain village governed by House Haliadus, the family of Leon Stroll. Not wishing to partake in the extravagant lifestyle of most nobles, Stroll's parents were modest in their governance and considerate to their people. However, when a human suddenly attacked 7 years ago, the village was reduced to rubble after petitions for the state's army's aid went unanswered. Stroll's parents lost their lives saving their son and their people. Today, the village remains uninhabited, no trace of its former self remaining. Okay, we're caught up. What are you thinking, Stroll? Damn it, we can't let Klinger get away. Let's be patient for now. You're right, we don't have time for distractions. Above all, the mission is our priority right now. We must meet Grand Trad before the royal funeral. Besides, if Lewis is the mastermind behind all this, there's only one thing for me to accomplish.
Oh, definitely.
He must be assassinated. I will do everything I can to make that happen. I'll continue to count on you. Yeah, Lewis would probably whoop our butts right at this point. He didn't have the troops to secure the entrance and exit. Thinking about it now, I should have seen right through his bluff. It was my duty to protect you and Gallica. I regret to admit my judgment has dulled, and so I failed you both. Don't worry about it. Look at you, all full-fledged. I suppose now I'm the one being told what to do when it comes to fighting. Time to rely on that power of yours. I'll leave you to lead the battle.
Let's go.
If we can get past this point, we'll soon find the road to Grand Trab. We can't be late for the royal funeral. Let's hurry. Okay. Let's do that. Hi. Oh, that was nearly it for me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry you got dragged into all this. Most of the guard soldiers aren't unhinged maniacs, if that helps. Also, you shouldn't be in here to begin with. Right. Considering you're apologizing, I guess you aren't the bad guys. I see why Klinger stooped to using hostages as bait. A worthless captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. A surefire tactic against your like. I am heartily ashamed. That aside, you're not passing through these caves, are you? You'd be best to turn back now, so. Something nasty in the air lately. The gelatinous is jiggling around in there. They're not just little jellies anymore. They're downright dangerous. Tried chasing them away, but a blade doesn't do much to them. Fire's our best shot. Or getting someone with an igniter to blast them. We need to burn them. Didn't used to be so many of them around. Now there's so many we might never clear them out. This place is a right monster's den these days. All I'm saying is, it's a long way to the other end of the mountain. No man could get through that unscathed.
But
The king's funeral is upon us. We haven't the time to look for other routes.
Yeah.
Not much else we can do then. But we should at least make sure we can use some magic.
Oh.
If that's true, then it'll be dangerous. We should restock our healing supplies then.
What now?
What sort of healing supplies do we have? Let's see. We got 11 herbs, 8 medicines, 1 fairy dust, a mogla pill, 1 revival medicine, and 1 hero's incense. Excuse me. I'm guessing those are appearance items of some sort. Captain's uniform. It's currently equipped on, what's his name? Innocent clothes. Unremarkable. You're giving my more. Innocent clothes. Innocent amulet. So I need the ability to use fire. So maybe I should switch to
What now?
mage.
Now, where was I?
Let's go to academia real quick. That was interesting.
You to come. I see. Fascinating.
The mage. This is the archetype you sense from Gallica's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a good teacher who manipulates the forces of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of the one who leads.
All right.
500 mage is required to channel the mage for the first time. Good grief. Hang on a second. Let me think about this for a sec. I mean, well, then I'll be able to switch back and forth between it. Yeah, let's go and do it.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a mage. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
Really?
So this is the power of the mage's soul. No matter the magic, I shall see to its mastery. For all those still suffering in this land. Alright, we've awakened the mage archetype. Yay!
I found new power.
Yeah, let's go and do this. Changed equipment. Excellent. And this way we'll be able to use fire and stuff.
What now?
We'll put him in the back because, yeah, mage.
Oh,
Yes.
you'll come again, won't you?
I bid you farewell and good luck. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Might need to rethink my my setup. Especially now that I'm no longer teleworking, I might do something different with my office / game room here. Think it over.
Welcome.
I'm gonna metagame just a smidgen here. I'm trying to figure out if items that are exchange items could possibly be used for quests, or if it's really just kind of vendor trash. I'm thinking that we can, in fact, sell these.
Thank you.
What now?
Let's see here. Plans, power conversion tips. It's not helpful. no tutorials on items.
Welcome.
Well, let me go ahead. I mean, I'm gonna sell maybe a couple things. Like, I don't think a broken igniter is gonna be useful.
Now then.
Probably get more of this at some point.
Now then.
I like this. Old coin, a collector's item with no monetary value. Consider selling it. It has no monetary value. But I can sell it for 120. It's kind of funny. Let me sell the scrap metal here.
Now then.
Yeah, that gets us almost to 3,000. Okay. Gives me a bonus to magic. I really think I should get everybody gloves and leg guards. I mean, well, that would be 1,500 for leg guards and then another 1,200 for gloves. I think we definitely get leg guards. Let's get leg... Well, hang on. No, leg guards would be good.
Thank you.
What now?
So I can only have one piece of gear. So just switching from gloves to leg guards would be good. I'm just thinking about, like, you know, survivability is the thing. So I think we're going to go ahead and do... I think we're going to go and do that. I think we're going to go ahead and... I mean, I could give him... I could give Matapia the Bicocket. And then the other two leg guards. I could just give all three of them leg guards and have higher defense all around. And that would still benefit Matapia when he's a Seeker. Yeah, let's just go and do this. Who'll equip this? Matapia, Stroll, and Grius. We'll all three equip those. Okay. Revival medicine is expensive. The fact that he's selling this makes me think I should get some. Okay. And we have just enough left over to get this Asia rod from Autopia. We're going to go and do that.
Thank you.
Alright. I feel a little bit more prepared now. Let's go and save the game. Save complete. Any other pearls of wisdom for me? Deeper inside's a real monster's den, I tell you. You gotta mind those gelatinosos in particular. Why can't we just call them slimes? I'm just gonna call them slimes. They're so blobby that swords won't cut through them. If you run into one, I suggest you set it on fire and chase it off. He's explicitly telling you, use the mage archetype. You'll regret it if you don't. Ooh, we got some grand iron, nice. You got anything interesting to say?
Hi.
I wouldn't go any further if I were you. The mining area has felt strange lately. Not just monsters. There's some dangerous Mogla crystal that mesmerizes them, or so the others claim. I thought it mere superstition, but either way, it's not normal. Just be on your guard. Keep it in mind. Just gonna check over this way. I want to make sure that there aren't any other goodies I can get my grubby little paws on. There's crystals all over the place and I can't get any of them. It's upsetting. Alright. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Royal virtues. What are royal virtues? What? Imagination, eloquence, and tolerance, wisdom, and courage. Wow, okay. This is, I presume that I'm supposed to build these virtues throughout the game. Very, very Ultima-like in a lot of ways. Okay, well, good to know. What's this? This uncanny feeling in the air.
This place.
The Mogla here feels awfully dense too. Was it always like this? It was not. These used to be a completely mundane mine shaft, no different from the others.
That being the case.
Perhaps this is what that miner was talking about before. Something about the interior of this place being unusual. Assassinating Lewis is our top priority. Do not forget that. Prepare yourselves now, for we'll have no time to rest until we're through here. Mind their numbers and watch your health carefully. We clear? While moving, press up to use auto recovery. This will use a skill from a party member's equipped archetype to heal the party to full health.
Be careful.
These must be gelatinos. Seems we're still working through that. Why can't you put the dialogue somewhere a little bit more in the center of the screen so it's actually more front-facing? It's up in the left-hand corner where it just escapes my notice. And I kind of want to read that. All right. Gonna be relying on like slimes and stuff.
Don't let them counter.
Okay. Let's see. He's got 170 MP. I like this battle music, man.
Let's see. I won't hold back. Got other options. Blades ready, lads?
It's okay. We can do this. Burn! Let's finish this! In the name of
Nothing
justice!
to worry about.
Oops, I wanted the middle one. Dang it.
Me! Fire! Just one left!
I can't afford to hold back.
Die hard!
Only one
Blades
left.
ready,
Finish
lads?
them off and we're clear.
Still standing.
I will fight with pride. Me! Burn!
Let's just not take the chance and burn him down.
You hate to see it.
Getting an unscathed triumph gives us bonuses, so. I wanted those bonuses.
That was the last of them.
Knickknacks.
Fine. Keep it.
I plan to, thank you. There are snakes over there.
Fine one. Good. Attack. Let's settle this quick.
Let's go ahead and try out his diagonal slash.
With one strike.
Ooh.
Let's stay calm. Let's go! Is there another way? Come forth, royal soul! Fire!
Should take him out.
In the name
I
of
knew you
justice!
had this.
Warrior! Hack and slash!
That works.
Easy, eh? Not bad, if I say so myself.
Alright.
A few left. Keep your eyes open.
Oh.
They'll need more than this.
Well, no unscathed victory this time. Glad I put him on the back row, though.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Where'd that come from? Enemy ambush squad battles. If you're attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins on the enemy's turn, which is dangerous. Yeah, no kidding. Alright.
The blade.
Critical hit.
I will fight with pride.
Man, Grius is so
Let's go!
Calica's giving some commentary here.
Burn!
Let's go ahead and torch this guy here.
In the name of justice!
I call upon royal power within!
Let's wrap this up. Swordplay comes as easily to me as breathing.
Let's take Vitus power! Fire! You did it, not bad. I feel
Level up.
stronger.
Strength went up. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and raise magic. Our reward is
Nice.
Not bad.
miner's boots. I just bought boots. Damn it. And maybe I can save them for another character. I think max party size is 4 in this game, so we might see more party members to
Let's push through. Cat.
You're down.
Good form. Give it my all.
I'll show you the essence of truth.
Now, what's the play?
Not done yet.
I'll show you the essence of truth. Take this! Stay sharp! It's not over
Can't
yet!
afford to hold. Are you prepared? I'll cut you down.
dang. Should have just done that in the first round.
I think I'm getting used to this.
I'm down. A victory well earned.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Yeah, we probably will, like right about now.
Usual tactics.
Wait, what?
Novices.
I wasn't. Oh, shoot. I'm so used to using a triangle button to open the main menu in RPGs, and this game doesn't do that.
I'll show you the essence of truth. Is there no end to
On
them?
there. Come on, everyone.
Blades ready, lads? They're mine. With one strike! Stay focused!
I will
Just
fight
part
this
of the
one.
job.
That's just what Grius does.
Take this!
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Die hard!
Oh, he didn't go down. Damn it. That's unfortunate. No unscathed bonus for us.
Let's keep this up.
That's fine. They weren't worth that much anyway. Just trying to clear all that out so I can
They found us. Get ready, everyone.
attack these guys.
Looks
Everyone
like
all
we managed
right?
to rid ourselves of them.
Alright, how's that?
Amazing.
Nice.
Great moves back there.
Okay. Sheesh. Oh boy. Okay, we got some slimes over there.
We got this.
Let's push
Are
through!
you feeling okay? Just making sure.
Well done.
Oh, dang it!
Brace yourselves!
That sucks.
It burns.
Is everyone okay?
Still
Try to
fight.
heal up.
Any means necessary. Still
You're
standing.
barely holding together. Gotta heal up, quick!
Let's try this.
You've been
In the
burned.
name of
If you get
justice.
attacked, it'll hurt a lot more than usual.
That's good to know.
Took one out.
That'll do.
Keep it up.
Good grief, how hard do they hit?
If you get attacked, it'll hurt a lot more than usual.
Warrior! Slash it!
We did it.
It's a bad burn. Don't let it linger.
What now?
That persists after the battle.
All right. How's that?
You feeling.
Okay.
That rhymes.
Instantly beat that guy, that's fine by me.
Come on. This could be our chance.
All down in one fell swoop.
Do want to try and conserve MP when I can.
Of truth.
I can't afford to hold back.
Not done yet.
What? How is he not stunned? They should have both been stunned, right? Now I'm annoyed.
The blade! Stay focused!
Down.
Let's stay calm.
That's just what Grius does.
Take this. Still up?
Only one
Now,
left.
what's...
Finish them off and we're clear.
Oh, come on! Oh, crud. And he hits hard, too. Oh, that sucks.
Let's hurry on.
That should have gone way better than it did.
Oh, you found new powers.
Okay, well, we got ice now for mage. Good. That's good. Magic went up too, so that's also good.
Don't let your guard down yet.
What now?
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Yeah, we're just gonna back up.
Good. I think we lost them.
Yeah, I'm stunning this dude. I am going to stun this dude.
All right. How's that?
We end this quickly!
Alright, they should be both stunned.
Any means necessary.
But I'm cutting this guy down.
Down.
I will fight
Much to learn from you.
That's just what Grius does.
Now, what's the play?
Not done yet.
Oh, he recovered from stun? How?
Watch out! You're barely holding it together.
What? How does he recover from stun? That quickly. Okay, okay, whatever. That was BS, but whatever.
That was close. Can't be too careful. That'll do. Nice.
Alright, Stroll leveled up, that's good.
They're down. A victory well earned.
We found good find.
3 Magla pills can restore 20 MP. Okay, good. We might need that. Scrap metal, that's good. Yeah, I'm going back to the merchant. We are going to get some more medicines.
Welcome.
Or, well, medicinal herbs at least. So let's get 2 of these. One of which I'm probably going to use right away. Actually, let's sell
Now then.
scrap metal. Let's hang on to that. Okay.
Thank you.
What now? The freedom of a wanderer.
That worked out. Forgot how I just did that. Here we go.
I'll show you the essence of truth.
Okay. It's basically just like equipping and re-equipping equipment. So good stuff. Good stuff. Hopefully the critters didn't respawn. That's entirely possible. Does not look like they did. Okay, that's good. Apparently we can wreck these dudes. Now, that's good. Oh, let me through, Stroll. You're getting in the way, buddy. Nice. Oops.
Nobody here to lay claim to it. So it's yours.
It's mine. It's all mine. All goodies belong to me. Nice. Don't get much XP from that, but that's fine. We're getting some MP recovery from that. I don't want to mess with those guys over there. They're just standing there waiting for me to step up to them.
What now? Seeker!
If I want to fight these snakes, I want to slice them up. Oh, come on! That was garbage! Ah, that was BS, man. That was BS. Alright.
Chris has been burned. If he gets attacked, he'll hurt a lot more.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have him do this.
Now, what's the play?
Should be able to finish this guy off.
It's okay. We can do this. Here.
I owe you.
He's got a ton of MP. So I see no need to hold back on this dude. With Grius. Getting a little annoyed with the fact that these snakes keep getting to ambush me or otherwise screw me over.
A new ability.
Oh, good. Increases physical skill attack by 10%. Oh, it's a passive too. Attack increases further if archetypes of the same lineage are present. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm okay with that.
Looks like we're safe for now.
For now. Well, I already opened that chest, so that was a respawn. Okay, okay. Okay, got everything in this section here. Not good. This is all for naught if our way is blocked.
I don't like this.
That's not all either. I'm sensing Mogla, and the feeling's only getting stronger. It's disturbing. Like back at the fort. Oh, great. Same as the fort. Surely you don't mean. Fear is a luxury we can't afford right now, lad. Galka's words are cause for concern, but for now, we need to keep moving.
Luke.
Look closely, lad. There's a gap between those collapsed rocks. Looks like we're going to have to crawl through. We should be able to squeeze through if we go one at a time. Can't believe the mine caved in on us. We need to be more cautious.
What now? Mage!
This might be a point of no return.
What now?
Vigilance now. I've noticed.
Great job.
Act fast. We'll win this.
Now get ready.
Whoa! We are gonna be up against it here. Okay.
Hack and
This one.
slash. 3 remaining.
No need to rush this. Any means necessary. Slash it. Keep pressing
Pass
it.
this hand.
Don't fight with pride. Burn! Stay sharp.
They're
It's
down.
not over
Now,
yet.
what's the
I knew
play?
you had this.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Okay, that was out of the blue.
Let's stay calm. By this power, fire!
Got him. Okay. That worked out well.
They chose the wrong opponent. That was the last of them.
Alright, how's that? Huh?
Oh, come on! What the hell? really sucks, man.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Yeah, I noticed.
No holding back.
And I was hitting them too. What the hell? Alright. Where did the slimes come from?
Let's go. With one strike, still standing.
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul. Burn!
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Stroll, you gotta aim better.
Stroll! That was the absolute worst time to miss an attack. That really sucks.
His guard is down.
Okay, can I get a kill on this dude? Thank you.
I'll show you the essence of truth. I won't hold back. Fire!
Last thing I want to do is run myself out of MP in here, you know? That really was BS. Alright, Grievous leveled up, that's good.
What now?
Okay.
I knew you could do it. No good.
Okay. There's critters in there. Whoops. Just gonna have to be careful.
We got this. Amazing. Great moves back there.
Thank you.
Nice.
Could be useful.
Iron gauntlets. Okay.
What now?
So he would lose some endurance and agility, but gain 2 strength. Honestly, I think I'm good with that. Let's go and put that on him. I want him hitting as hard as possible. Oops, there we go. Got stuck on the geometry there. Alright, next section. Oh, great. What in the hell is that thing? I mean, okay.
We got this.
Come on!
Looks like they found us.
So, these things grow more powerful.
Let's do this.
The first move's ours. Warrior.
I'm just gonna...
Swordplay
Oh, dear.
comes to me as breathing.
Sheesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
These things are level 11.
They're mine. With one strike!
It's okay. We can do this. Vitus power.
We don't know if it's weak to any particular magic.
Hold on.
We have no idea if it has any magical weaknesses. That's not good.
Let's go.
Well, let's try Blitz on it.
Ice.
You hit their weakness.
Now,
Okay.
What's the play?
Warrior.
Hack and slash.
Ow.
Swordplay, any means necessary. Go on, finish the job.
Let's stay calm. Mage. Freeze.
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford to hold back.
It was my fault for going into squad a little bit too early. But hey, now we know those things are weak to ice, so that's good.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
Magic went up, that's good.
I think that's all of them.
Ugh. You sure took some hits there, though.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
What now? Seeker.
Alright. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use that and get everybody back to full health. If I need to, I do have Mogla pills. So if I feel like I'm getting a little bit low on MP, I can just use that.
Mage.
We found something. Not bad.
We got a mining uniform. Specially designed protective clothing for miners can be purified at a church. Okay. Keep that in mind. Scrap metal.
Let's push through.
Very impressive.
Nobody here to lay claim to it, so it's yours.
That's right. It is mine. All mine. I hope it doesn't collapse again. Yeah. It would be nice if we don't have any more collapsing,
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Those are literally walking teeth. It's weird.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
I'm taking it with me.
Enemy source.
Cat.
All right, we did it! No problem.
Oh!
Brace yourselves.
Please.
Okay. I literally just finished healing up, and you're gonna do this to me.
Ice.
back. I shall vanquish evil.
Blade ready, lad. Warrior! The blade!
It's okay. Freeze!
Now, what's the play? Warrior! Hack and slash! Tougher than I thought.
Okay, that's fine.
Grievous' guard is down.
There, mate. With one
Yeah, but
sword, finish
he's
this.
gonna wreck this dude.
Mage! Ice! Bubbleton did it.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Nice.
A few left.
We won't
Oh.
lose this
That
fight.
wasn't much of a fight.
Not what I intended to do, but that's okay.
I will fight with pride.
Wind should solve this. Let's blow them away.
I don't have wind magic right now, do I?
Let's stay calm.
Alright, well.
Swordplay comes as easily to me as breathing. Any means necessary.
Let's just wreck him.
Stay focused.
Grievous
Just
got
part of the
one.
job. I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
Stroll's combat power is down.
Well, that's not good.
Only one
I'll show you
left.
the essence of
Finish
truth.
them off and we're clear.
Take this!
Swordplay comes as easily to me as breathing.
Took a chance there.
Let's hurry on.
I also took an unacceptable amount of damage there
Stay alert.
because I pressed the wrong frickin' button.
Great find. Keep it.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
That's what I should have done, was wrecked them without having to go into squad, but oh my gosh, where the heck did this guy come from?
What now? Seeker! Alright, how's that?
Right.
Let's settle this quick.
Oh my gosh, are you joking? How is this a group? Where the heck did the rest of these come from? Oh no. I don't have fire magic with these guys. Really?
Now, what's the play?
Good question.
No holding back!
Alright, the snake is extremely dangerous, so let's get rid of him.
Lads. Warrior! Slash it! Time to end this!
Grievous
It's okay.
got one.
We can do this. Come forth, Royal Soul! Scour! Just one left.
They're down.
Okay,
I knew you
I'm
had
okay
it.
with this. I'm okay with this.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
No need to rush this.
Okay. Okay, that ended up working out okay.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh? bad, if I say so myself.
I was trying to avoid
A victory well earned.
having to, you know, rely on the mage, you know, overworld attack thing to get to the snakes because they're really hard to, they're just really hard to attack that way. And it ended up not working out in my favor. But it seems like wind magic actually works on those slimes, so that's good.
Come on! Okay, let's give it all we've got.
Everyone, go!
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down. Moment of truth.
Not taking a chance with the snakes. The snakes are super dangerous, and I want them done.
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's go. Wind! Last one.
They're down.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Blades ready, lad.
I'll take an overwhelming victory. That's totally fine.
Even easier than expected.
We made short work of them.
Ugh. All because I wanted some items. Oh, there it is. Couldn't see it. In the rubble.
Wow, look at that.
Guard's Talisman. A talisman that slightly augments toughness, endurance +3. Okay.
What now?
He has endurance up.
What now? Mate!
Oh, wait.
What now?
Hey,
Hey, see that room over there? The Mogla feels less dense there compared to the rest of this place. Is that so? I don't feel anything.
but
I thought it was just a feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the Mogla hollows out just for that room. Back in the Sanctum, I heard that fairies were natural adepts at sensing Mogla. It's safe to assume that Gallica is no exception.
how about a break?
Maybe we can get some rest in there. Why don't we head inside?
Indeed.
That's not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing. Yeah, that'd be good. First, there was an item there I wanted to get, but okay. This does seem like an ideal place to rest. I'm just wondering why the Magla's thinner here. I couldn't tell you much. It's just like a feeling I get. There's varying intensity to the Magla that floats through the air. For example, think of it like steam or smoke. It seems not much could seep into this room. A Mogla hollow, if you will. Even your igniters won't work as well in here. A Mogla hollow seems as good a term as any. And all the better if Gallica can sense them. You could say that. It's easier to spot a big absence of Mogla when the area around it is flooded with the stuff.
All right.
The beast seemed loath to approach as well. Let's catch our breath here while we can. Mogla Hollows. In dungeons, you'll find places called Mogla Hollows, which can be used as resting points. Here you can safely speak with your allies, record your travels, or visit Academia. Okay, what should I do? Well, let's make a record first and foremost. Saving the game is a good thing. Talk to allies.
Still, though.
This house is crawling with monsters, isn't it? The Mogla is really dense, too. I never imagined it would be this dangerous.
True.
Indeed, it's nothing like what we were told. Grius, are you familiar with this place? Clearly not. I don't know of any concrete details, lad, but I can say that these monsters weren't here the last time I passed through. Yeah, no kidding.
Then...
So you're saying that these monsters are the result of this thick Mogla? Well, if there's a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of Mogla. Okay, the word Mogla is being tossed around a bit too much here for my liking, but there's no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. We'll keep moving once we've gotten some rest. So, do I have any reason to go to my academia?
What now?
I've got 1,300 match, 700 money. He's wearing that mining uniform for right now. Which frankly is the best choice. Ugh. Good grief. What's this? An unknown creature's digestive fluid dissolves anything in its path. Decreases defense for one enemy for 3 turns. That might actually be really useful, especially in a boss fight. So we better keep that in mind. Hero's Incense. So he's Mage rank 3, Seeker rank 4. So if I use, and he's going to get to rank 4 very quickly. But I would like to get Mage up to rank 4. I don't see any reason to continue hanging on. Like I don't want to fall into the trap where, oh well, do I use this item? Do I not use this item? You know, and you end up holding it for the whole game, and then you get to the end of the game, and you're like, I never used that item. I should have used it. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. I'm just going to make the decision. You can choose which one. I'm going to use it on Mage. Now he's very close to getting a level up on Mage, so that's good. That is good. Okay, let me go to Academia really quick. See if Moore has anything to say to me.
Whoa.
Never seeing anyone head down in your work. The perfect environment for a researcher, really. For me, though, not so much. Yeah. Pet the kitty cat. Petting him is soothing in and of itself. I'm able to forget the hustle of the outside world, even if for a moment. Kitties. So I already read this earlier.
Adieu.
Examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths. Well, I haven't learned any new truths lately, so...
Welcome.
See, what's that one? Don't know what it's called. I need to get to mage rank 20. And Gallica needs to be at rank 3. Gonna be a while before I can unlock that. Look at all these archetypes, though. I mean, like... Like, there's 3 here, 2 here, 2... It's like 3, 5, 7, 10, 13, 17, 22, 25, 28, 32, 35. There are 38 total archetypes on here, if I'm looking at this correctly. That's a lot! Good grief, this game. Archetype Mastery, 5%. Boy, we got a long ways to go.
What would you care to know?
Yeah, don't really need anything else there. Okay. Let's see. It's after midnight. Do I want to continue or should I call it here? Because I don't know how much more we have left in this dungeon. It gave me this rest area for a reason.
What now?
I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and call it a night here because it's a little bit after midnight and I do not want to be up until 2 in the morning. Next week, and I'm still really tired, so next week I will probably be a little bit better adjusted to my new schedule and new circumstances. And then we can continue on a little bit further. So why don't next week? Why don't I plan to try and be on a little bit earlier, and to go a little bit later? We'll go for a 4-hour stream next week. Just try and push forward a little bit further. My expectation is that we're gonna be in cutscene Hades immediately after this dungeon for a little bit, and there's probably gonna be a lot happening. So. Yeah, I'd like to be able to have the energy to deal with that. I love how Gallica lands on his shoulder. See? Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Ah, I love that. I'm sorry, that makes my heart happy. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and call it a night here. And just kind of conserve some energy. I've got some stuff I need to do tomorrow. And tomorrow, next week we will plan for a longer stream. Let me look at the calendar here. Definitely plan for a slightly longer stream next week, but also the week after that will be the start of my week off from work, effectively. So the following Saturday on the 17th, I'm definitely going to go for a longer stream, and we're going to see if we can really just dig into this and get some meat and potatoes going. So yeah, we'll go ahead and call it here, so I can get some rest. I'm Agnostic Noob, and this is Metaphor ReFantazio. Want to thank you for watching, and watching indeed you have been. This is actually quite a cool game. frustrations with some of the battles I've just experienced aside, this is actually a really cool game so far. The voice acting is good, the music is amazing, and the gameplay is really solid. It is really solid. I got a little ragey a little bit earlier, but that's because the game is challenging me, and I wasn't expecting it to be quite that challenging. And it's, but that's fine. It's not Llama Lana hard. It is definitely making me consider my use of resources, and I like that it's making me think. So I'm gonna keep playing this. We're gonna do a full playthrough of this, and kind of go from there. I will do a special stream on the 22nd for my 50th birthday, so look forward to that. Don't know what I'm gonna play that day. I will figure it out. So yeah, we got some events coming up. Maybe I'll even do like a little charity stream that week, just to like raise some money for a good cause. So I'll think about that too. So in the meantime, once again, appreciate you being here. I know if you've been watching, you haven't been chatting, that's totally fine. Lurk. I don't mind lurkers. Come enjoy the game. Come enjoy watching me get my butt handed to me. Because the game is definitely handing me my butt right now. So, but I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thanks again. And take care. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. And continue soldiering on. And I will see you next stream for more Metaphor. Until then, have a wonderful night. Later.